Welcome to Jazz Time. JazzTime.com is an online store that buys, sells, trades authentic luxury watches. We make these videos so our customers can easily choose the best watch for themselves in the comfort of their own home. If you like this watch or would like to purchase it at the lowest price anywhere online, click on the link in the description below to buy it at JazzTime.com. Today, I'll be reviewing the Rolex Datejust 31 in stainless steel, white gold, and diamonds on a pink dial with a Jubilee bracelet. Reference 278384RBR. I'll tell you a little bit about where this watch stands in the lineup of other similar Datejusts 31s. Then I'll tell you about the case, bezel, dial, bracelet movement. Finally, try it on and give you my thoughts. Okay, let's start with just a little brief overview. Now, Datejust is Rolex's most numerous and most popular line of watches. They make many collections. The sports watches, their dress watches, the Datejust, the President, their Submariner, GMT, and so on, Sky Dollar, etc. For ladies, they do the Datejust as well, and they just do it in the size that you see here. So the Datejust is for men and women, and the sizes are 28, 31, and 36. That comes out to small, medium, large, and this one is 31, which is more or less medium. Now, with that said, they make the Datejust. How does it break down and where does it stand when you in relation to other Datejusts? Well, they make Datejust in every conceivable color, material, and dial color you can imagine. So, for example, they make it in stainless steel. They make it in steel and white gold, steel and yellow gold, steel and rose gold. They then also make that same combination I just said, but in diamonds. And then they also do all yellow gold, rose gold, white gold, pretty much everything except platinum. So there's a lot of different variations. And of that, they do even more variations of the dial. And rightfully so, because it is their most popular line, the line that most people are going to buy when you think of a Rolex. And it's a quintessential Rolex. So what we have here is going to be a pink dial, mid-size, with white gold, steel, and diamonds. It pretty much puts this watch at one of the highest ones you can buy for non-complete precious metal. And so it is quite up there. The retail price is $18,300. Most Datejust start at somewhere around, I think, 8,000 or so, and they go all the way up to like 50 or 40, something like that. So it's right there at mid-pack. Not the most expensive and definitely not the most cheapest. But it does have a lot of upgrades, which we're going to talk about next. So let's start with the case. Now, the case itself is going to be a stainless steel, 31 millimeters from my thumb to my index finger, and that is the 8 o'clock to 3 o'clock position. It's made out of a singular piece of steel. They cut it, and the only place that water or anything could enter is through the case back, which is a screw down case back, and also a screw down crown, which actually makes this watch impermeable to water after you close those two things. And so that keeps this watch waterproof. All right, and so it's a very nice case, and it's around 11 millimeters in thickness. Now, it's going to fit most women, I would say, with a wrist size of approximately 5.5 to 6, or let's say 5 inches to 6 inches. That's the wrist size I think it would be good for. Maybe 5.5 to 6.5, let's say. All right, and most women are going to be aware of that. Now let's move on to the dial here. Now the bezel. Now they do a great job. They make this beautiful bezel, which we can actually do, by the way, make an aftermarket bezel if you want to buy the same configuration but cheaper. You want to buy it from around 12,000 instead of 20,000. We can do that, but we use an aftermarket diamond. These are actual diamonds. Let me show you what the. So if you want, you could also just go to our website and you can buy the custom diamond bezel dial combination as well, which we take a regular one and we swap the dial and bezel. This one's not it. It looks very similar, but this one still looks better, of course, because it's made by Rolex. Okay. Anyways, Rolex does a great job on doing their diamonds. They select the best stones with the best clarity cut, and they have an expert gemologist put it so that the positioning is all perfect, and you get a harmonious, beautiful diamond bezel that glistens and looks every part a Rolex. Okay, let's look at the dial here. For me, this is what really makes the watch. They call this a pink set with diamonds. Now, first, you might think, I don't want pink, but you know what? This pink is a beautiful pink. It's not just any pink. You know, things can sometimes be too pink color, but this one actually has a little bit of silver, if you ask me, in it. So it does not look totally pink like a woman's like super feminine watch. It is feminine because it is pink, but it still has a bit of like a silver hue to it, if you ask me, and it doesn't look like hot pink. Let's put it that way. It looks feminine, but not too feminine. I would say it looks feminine, but not too girly. I would say that's a better way to describe it. It's just a beautiful dial. Actually, it's my favorite dial of this set that they do. They make many different configurations of this, but really the pink one is the best one, and it commands the biggest price above retail because of the cool color. All right, so one lucky lady, whoever will have this watch. Okay, anyways, and it has 10 diamonds. 10, that's right. And the date at the 3 o'clock. And these are all, the dial is done in a sunray finish, so that actually when you turn it, it looks different in different lights. So just a mastery of watchmaking, making this beautiful configuration here. Configuration is very important, by the way. Not every Datejust is the same. So, all right, let's look at the bracelet. It's a Jubilee bracelet. They also make it on an oyster bracelet. If you ask me, the Jubilee is better. There's 5-piece link across, and it has concealed crown clasp. You cannot adjust it further from here. That's one small negative, but it doesn't seem to bother any women. I've never heard any complaints about that. Okay, now let's move on to the movement here. The movement is actually also upgraded from the previous generation. It's a 2236, has a powers of 55 hours, and it's very good. Okay, time to try this watch on my wrist and give my thoughts. Now, I'm a big fan of the Datejust, especially I think most women should be wearing Datejust 31, not Datejust 36, because it will fit you better. And so this one is no exception. And in this configuration, I think I've already said it's my favorite one, and I think it really is gonna do great for most women. You could wear it really in any situation. You could wear it playing tennis if you wanted. Then, you know, change into a beautiful dress, go out for dinner, go to do groceries, go work out. You could go to some fancy opera. You could do a lot of things in this, swim, whatever. And this watch will be able to do it all. And it's gonna be looking great while you do it. So if you'd like to buy it at those prices anywhere online, click on the link in the description below to buy it at jazztime.com.
If you want to find out more about the watch you just saw in the video, you can just click below on Show More to see the full description. Then you can check the link next to Model as seen in video, click on it, and you will get to the proper page where you can see all the details. If you're watching on a mobile phone, you have to click on the arrow down on the right hand side below the video to see the full description. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. If you would like to share this video with your friends, you can use the share button below and share it on any platform you like. If you have questions, constructive feedback, want to tell us about some mistakes or misspeaks, just write a comment below. If you want to see more videos like this, you should subscribe to our channel and visit our channel page where you can find all the videos. And if you're interested in a specific watch brand, you can check out our playlists. If you want to check the price for a watch or want to buy one, remember at jazztime.com you always get a steep discount, so you should check the prices with us. If you want to know the price for a specific watch, just go to Google, type in JazzTime, plus the brand, model, and the details you're interested in, and Google will find the right page for you. Thank you for watching.